Attempt, not victory, was the charm of life. Perhaps it is more interesting, more absorbing, more enjoyable, more charming to make an attempt than to succeed in it. There is perhaps something in attempting which has a greater merit than in success. In trying to do something, exercising yourself, your will, it is that which takes you forward, and possibly if you succeed, you might stop making further progress. So attempt and not victory could be very acceptable. It has its own charm. In fact, that is exactly what life did. When she received a call from the material objects, when the gods and the material objects cried to life to come down here and enter into them, she straightway rushed in. She straightway rushed in without reckoning the consequences of her act. It was certainly the question of leaping without looking ahead of the event. Life is a brave lady, and she leapt. She carried out this adventure, and the result was she met death. When life entered into matter, the response from below, from the nether depths, was death. Life was stunned by death. Now it is they together, life and death together, they are carrying on things forward. The cry of the gods which had called her into the material objects, it is that cry which is now being raised by them together, by life and death together. Same thing happened more or less in a similar manner when life in matter received mind, when the mental being, the mental power entered into life in matter, that power also got stunned, and there was deformation. Its original knowledge that got distorted, that got turned into something undesirable. Then came ignorance. It happened with the entry of the mental being into life in matter. Here, of that power which brought down the mental being, her charge was to teach ignorance, to bring knowledge to ignorance. But knowledge could not fully, entirely, in its completeness, enter into this region. Yet, it is a kind of material interim diplomacy which she uses to bring down a higher power into life in matter, by which she would persuade things to happen in this creation here below. As a result of that diplomacy arose a trinity in life in matter. When the mental being entered in it, arose a small trinity. The trinity of pygmy thought, of rash intelligence, of reason, the rider of a red wild ass. Pygmy thought, it goes by habits, by fixations, by kind of insistence upon its own way of looking at things, physical mind. It is that which governs the pygmy thought. There is a rash intelligence, the vital force, the life force. It is that which governs the intelligence. He is the rider of the red wild ass. It assumes 1,000 shapes. This rash intelligence assumes 1,000 shapes. But it has no fixed form. It has no specific idea form by which it can hold things here. Adventure is supreme concern, adventure in a system, adventure of gamble in life. Error, even if it is to be committed, it accepts error as a part of its adventure. Failure, yes, that also it accepts. Ardent to find out the meaning of life, meaning of things around here, the understanding of this world here, it makes a kind of an adventure based of systems, based of theories, based of ideas, based on erroneous considerations, and it means failure. It means failure. Therefore, of this rash intelligence, what we see here is an attempt, not victory. That is the charm of life for this rash intelligence. Attempt, not victory. Yes, let me keep on trying. Let me keep on doing. Let me see this, let me see that. That is the kind of the vital force which pushes the mind. The third element of the Trinity, the third figure of the element of the Trinity is reason. Reason is an adept in contrivance, in invention, in design, in trying to figure out. It builds of philosophies, it builds of theories, it builds of scientific postulates it provides to understand and know things. It has a power also. By that very power, it can make new discoveries. To the extent possible, it is able to explore the life world. It is exploring the world of matter also. The whole material science is an outcome of reason. Reason in its purest form can even go to the world of idea. But it does not have true knowledge. It cannot have the true thing. It will build up large encyclopedias. It will create banks of knowledge, data banks it will produce, but finally everything becomes questionable. Everything becomes doubtful. Can we really trust something which is being offered by reason? It is doubtful. So this is the role of the Trinity, of the pygmy thought, of the rash intelligence, of the reason, and as if it looks though that yes, let us at least make an attempt. Whether the victory comes or not, that may not be necessarily our concern. Attempt, not victory, is a charm of life.